Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be answering some of the questions that I get in the comment section because some of those questions are usually related to pronunciation, so it's really hard to answer them by just typing. So for the last question that I received on my videos was, how can I say that I'm a vegetarian and I don't eat meat or any meat products? So this is actually very easy. I think it's fairly easy to say. I am vegetarian. You would say أنا نباتي. Well, nabat means plant, and nabati is more of an adjective, so it means I'm a plant person. It's easy to understand that you are vegetarian. So أنا نباتي, and this means I am vegetarian. What's the best reply if someone says to us, Eid Mubarak, كل سنة وأنت بخير? You can say the last part, وأنت بخير, and you are okay. So, yeah, that's it. Or you can just say the same thing. You can just repeat whatever someone tells you. So, going back to the question, I'm vegetarian. أنا نباتي. I don't eat meat. The word for eat is باكل, and the negative would be ما باكلش. We say ما and then sh at the end to negate. So أنا ما باكلش. لحوم is meats, so it's the plural for meat. So meat, in Arabic we have singular and plural. So we would say لحوم. I don't eat meats. Okay, and I guess that's it. So let's try that too. أنا ما باكلش لحوم. Okay, so when I scroll down here, I can find many questions. Someone says, how do you say you have a cute smile? Okay, so the word for smile is ibtisama. 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 And cute in Egyptian Arabic would be zarif, and have is عندك. I'm assuming because the person who left the comment is a male, I'm assuming he's speaking to a female. So you have a cute smile would be inti عندك. عندك means have. So inti عندك ابتسامة ظريفة. انت عندك ابتسامة ظريفة. This means you have a cute smile. You look so beautiful when you smile. Okay. This would be you look. The word for look is شكل, which also means shape. But it can mean both. So you look beautiful when you smile. This means شكلك, which means your look. شكلك, k at the end is the possessive. So شكلك جميل لما بتبتسمي. So شكلك, which means your look. جميل. جميل means beautiful. Your look is beautiful. لما means when. لما. And then smile as a verb. بتبتسمي. شكلك جميل لما بتبتسمي. And this means you look beautiful when you smile. Your beautiful smile melts my heart. So your smile, we said smile is ibtisama, and possessive for you, feminine, is ek. I mean ik. Ek is for masculine. So ibtisamtik, ibtisamtik, Melt. The word for melt is يسيح. So ابتسامتك بتسيح my heart is قلبي. So, but the word يسيح is for ice cream and stuff like that. But it would be better if you say بيدوب. So ابتسامتك بتدوب قلبي. You look sad. You look sad is شكلك زعلان if you're speaking to a male, and if you're speaking to a female, شكلك زعلانة. You look handsome today. شكلك جميل النهاردة. Speaking to a female, شكلك جميل النهاردة. So the difference is the ending in شكل, which is a small difference. We say شكلك speaking to a شكلك speaking to a female, and جميل is beautiful for masculine. جميلة is beautiful for feminine, and النهاردة means today. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Yes. زعلان could mean a lot of things, right? No, it means sad. زعلان means sad. It doesn't mean anything else. If you know any other meanings, let me know. Maybe I don't remember or something. I want to ask something. If I want to say if I want to say 112, should I say 112 No, 112 is simply 112. So in Arabic 100 is 100 and 12 in Arabic is 12. So 112. السلام عليكم. ازيك يا باشمهندس؟ انا كويس. Upset. زعلان could mean angry. No, it couldn't. زعلان means sad. Sad or upset, it's the same thing. Angry is متنرفز, which sounds like nervous, but it doesn't mean the same thing. So زعلان means sad or upset. Okay. Let's see. So the last question was about numbers. So 112 is 112. Very simple. و means and. 100 و 100 112. Next comment says, please add the Arabic writing in the videos. In my older videos, I used to write English and English transliteration without Arabic, but people kept asking me to add the Arabic, so now I do. I actually do. I have to write the same thing 3 times every time. Is this sentence correct? شكلك محمد شكلك Muhammad Salah means it means that you think I am him, but you have to say شكلك زي. زي means like. So شكلك, your look, like. So شكلك زي Muhammad Salah. But if you say شكلك Muhammad Salah, this means you're him, like you're skeptical. Is this sentence correct? You just need to say زي. شكلك زي. مفروض. Hi, Elena T. مفروض and then question mark. What do you mean? So, as I said, I do add Arabic now. So I have to write the same thing 3 times. I have to write it in English, in Arabic, and then the transliteration. 3 questions. Are there more formal versions of Egyptian Arabic? Of course there is. There's the very polite way. So instead of saying inta, which is you when you're speaking to someone, you can say حضرتك. This is more formal and polite. Do most people speak Egyptian Arabic more easily than MSA? Nobody speaks MSA. Okay, everybody speaks their own dialect in every country. But MSA is used in anything written because there is no official Egyptian Arabic which is written, you know. So when you go to school, all the books are MSA. You're doing any documents, anything official is in MSA, but actual speaking nobody speaks. How soon should a MSA speaker start learning Egyptian Arabic? How soon? Hmm. Um. Actually, that like this question, you shouldn't ask me this question because I'm a native speaker, so I don't really know. Okay, maybe you should ask. You can ask someone who's been down that road. You know, someone who's learned the language. But I think like most people that I've seen, they learn like they learn MSA first, and then they choose a dialect depending on what they need. If they want to work in that country, have a friend, or whatever. Hi. Can you please explain the difference between Saudi Arabic and Egyptian Arabic? And which is the best to learn? Okay, so Saudi Arabic. Hmm. Well, the differences are huge. Pronunciation, words, some structure. They're really different, but we can understand each other fine. And which is the best to learn? It really depends on you. So if you're gonna work there or you know somebody, then learn it, you know. But if you won't use it or what, there has to be a target, you know. You have to learn this dialect for a reason, you know. You need your motivation to keep learning. So there is no such thing as best. You have to learn what you will use, what you need. Egyptian Arabic is good because of musalsalat. Yeah, okay. So that's good. People are answering. Okay, so the next question. In Gulf Arabic, future tense is formed by adding b before the verbs. Isn't it confusing for both speakers when they speak to each other? No, as I said before, we can understand each other pretty well. It's completely fine. It's like when when you're growing up in your country. I'm sure that every country has like the most neutral accent, and then in other regions of the country, there are more different uh, like ways of speaking, and like people who speak Spanish in many different countries, you can all understand each other pretty much. So it's really the same. It's really the same with Arabic. We can understand each other, except for Morocco and Tunis and Algeria. Those three countries, their dialects are very difficult for us. For me specifically, I don't know about others. I think the translation for they study every day would be "Humma bizakru kull yawm." Yeah, that's correct. Um, let's see some other questions. Mm, Someone says, "My words in Egyptian Arabic are always being corrected. I realize there are different dialects, but I thought Egyptian Arabic would be widely understood in the Arabic world. My reason for learning is an upcoming trip to Cairo. Okay. I also want to be able to converse with my friends in Arabic at home. I'm really getting confused." Okay, so someone has friends from Iraq and they correct his Egyptian Arabic. Well, that's normal because maybe they want him to speak their dialect, so that's fine. I don't know. I don't know what to say to this comment actually, but because I don't know what they correct him to. Do they correct him to standard or do they correct him to their dialect? So I need more information. Or maybe he isn't pronouncing it correctly. I don't know. Hmm. If possible, please conjugate in present and past the verb to do, make. Okay. If I learn MSA, then will Egyptian dialect be easy? Hmm. Or will it be hard? Um, well, the good thing about MSA is that it can give you a general overview of how the system works, like what verbs look like and how to write and how to read. So it gives you a good idea that about how the language works in general, because Egyptian Arabic is it's extracted from MSA, so there are many similarities, but also there are many differences. So learn MSA and everything, but be be what? Be not careful, but I want you to know that the structure is going to be different in Egyptian Arabic. Okay. So it will prepare you in many aspects of the language, but in others, it's completely different. Where are you from in Egypt? Cairo, the capital. Like my family is from a different province, but I actually grew up in England. But when we would come back to Egypt, we would always go to Cairo. So my Arabic is the Arabic used in Cairo. If I learn MSA, okay, it's not going to be hard. Of course, it's going to be good. Um, in Egyptian. Yeah, of course I know. So to make or to do, what is it? يعمل? Yeah, so أنا بعمل، أنت بتعمل، هي بتعمل. wait. أنا بعمل، أنت بتعمل، أنتي بتعملي، أنتوا بتعملوا، هو بيعمل، هي بتعمل، إحنا بنعمل، هم بيعملوا. Oh, now the past. Okay. أنا عملت. أنت عملت. أنتِ عملتِ. أنتم عملتوا. هو عمل. هي عملت. إحنا عملنا. هم عملوا. Okay, question from Honey Mini. Is there a specific order you should learn Egyptian Arabic? Like, are there words, phrases, or grammar rules to learn in sequential order? Do you have any good movies or shows to watch? Hmm. I really don't think there's an order, but I think first you need to learn the basics, like, the pronouns and some basic verbs and greetings, those things, those conversation starters that can get you going. So you learn those first, and then you just keep learning new words and so on and all that stuff. But don't watch movies right away from the beginning, because in movies they speak um, they use this very idiomatic language, and like when I watch movies, I always imagine and I always imagine myself as someone who's learning the language, and I wonder, like, would I really understand what he just said if I was learning? So sometimes they use difficult like sayings and language and cultural references, and I'm thinking you should like avoid that at first, so that you wouldn't be discouraged. Uh, mm, mm, yeah. So so you start with the basics, like I said, the pronouns and greetings and all that. And the grammar that you should learn first is how to conjugate in the present and the past and the future, because they're very they're similar yet different at the same time. So you have to know like the basics. For example, in the present, the verbs begin with b, and the future begins with h, and the past they usually end with t or something else. You can find a video about this in my channel. Uh, but where are you family originally from in Egypt? Why the interest? It's my family is from a province called Ad-Dakhliya. Uh, ما شفته لسه. I still didn't watch the film. ما شفته. ما شفته is more Lebanese. You can say أنا لسه ما شفتوش. أنا لسه ما شفتوش. أنا لسه ما شفتوش. Hello? Question mark. Okay. So if I avoid the movies, is there any shows or anything I could use for listening comprehension? Hmm. I would say some songs, try to find some Egyptian songs that are a little slow so that you can, get the tone and the pronunciation. Or maybe you can watch some of those short YouTube videos or something. But a movie can be very long and it's hard to focus for like an hour and a half. Um, it's up to you. Like try to find something enjoyable, but so okay. Hi, Mimo. I just dropped by to say hello and thank you for your wonderful classes. I've learned a lot, as much as possible from you. Greetings from the south of Brazil. Interesting. It's very interesting to see that I have many followers from different countries. It's really good. One egg, two eggs, three eggs. How to say it? بيضة بيضتين ثلاث بيضات أربع بيضات and so on. How are you? أنا كويس الحمد لله. كيف حالك? This is standard. In Egyptian we say إزيك. إزيك. From India. بيض بيضتين بيضات. Yes. Okay, so let's look at some more questions. Can you make a video about modal verbs like لازم, ممكن, يمكن? I do have like a list of upcoming videos, and this is definitely one of them. I haven't been making videos like that often because I guess I've been using Instagram more because it's easier. You just use my phone, record 5 seconds, and say a word. And to make a video on YouTube, I have to do this whole thing, set up the camera, find a topic, and talk and explain things, and edit the video, and all of that. So it does take a lot of effort. But and also I'm very busy these days. So I'm guessing I'll have to make some more videos. But modal verbs, something like lazim, which means must. When you use modal verbs, you use the second verb conjugation after them. So for example, you would normally say study, أنا بذاكر. But if you say I must study, you would say أنا لازم أذاكر, not أذاكر. And this is the second verb conjugation, the second verb in the same sentence. You can find a video on my channel that tells you how to conjugate for the second verb. So it's very simple. لازم means must. You say أنا لازم and then the second verb. ممكن means maybe or can or could. Yes, or possibly. It means many things actually. It's the same thing. أنا ممكن أمشي. This means can I go, leave, أمشي. And I'll make a video about this for sure. أنا من تركيا. That's nice. From Spain. From Egypt. From Egypt for an area called المنوفية. No, I'm not from there. Are you from there, Ahmed Salah? نصر ينصر نصرة. ناصر منصور لم ينصر. Okay. الأمثلة. Could you please conjugate the present and past? Be able. يقدر. What are common names for pets? That's a funny question. Actually, I have, or I had a bunch of cats, and we named our cats after types of mango. So our first cat was called Manga, and then the second one was called what was it called? Taimur, which is a type of mango. So it's whatever. I don't know. It's just name them whatever you want. Common names for pets. Mumkin also means I can do something. Yeah, I said it means can or could or possibly uh, or maybe. It means all of those things. As many people are confused. Your simile is somewhat similar, like Muhammad Salah. Hmm, he is Muhammad Salah in disguise. Okay, is it the hair? Maybe. Mm, it could be. Actually, people in China told me that. I'm in China right now, and yeah, your smile. Yeah, I'm in China, and actually, the my my manager at work, my manager's husband at work, when he saw me, he's a fan of football and all that, and then he told me, you look like a famous Egyptian player," and I told him, "Yes, I'm from Egypt." He's like, "Ah, see, uh-huh. Do you speak a third language?" Mm, uh, I speak I speak English and Arabic. They are both my first, and my I studied German for a long time. I can speak German, but I haven't spoken German for many years. So I think I'm very rusty now. So I wouldn't say it's my third. It's a third language, and now I can understand some Chinese because I've been here for a while, and I'm also like I have some experience with other languages, but I wouldn't say that I speak a third language. I wouldn't. If you say if by speak you mean like really have a decent fluent conversation, then no, just English and Arabic. Ramadan Mubarak. Yes. It's almost Eid now. هل أنت صنام? What? Okay, so يقدر. Okay, be able. أنا بقدر. أنت بتقدر. أنتي بتقدري. أنتوا بتقدروا. هو بيقدر. هي بتقدر. إحنا بنقدر. هما بيقدروا. Greetings from Germany. Thank you for the great lessons. You're welcome. Are you أنت صايم. صايم. الهمزة بعد الألف. The hamza is after the alif, not before, like you wrote it. Are you fasting? Not yet. I'm going to fast after 50 minutes, maybe. Um, yes. So I'm fasting today. Uh, هل أنت لسان؟ هل أنت صائم? Yes, yes. That's it. That's أنت. But in Egyptian we say صايم, not im, not hamza. Yeah. Good. So let's look at the questions. In the past أنا قدرت. أنت قدرت. أنتي قدرتي. أنتوا قدرتوا. هو قدر. هي قدرت. إحنا قدرنا. هم قدروا. Um, I'm from Ukraine. I started to learn Egyptian. Make a video about Egyptian slang. Interesting. It's interesting when people want to learn slang when they start learning. I'm thinking slang is more of a I'm thinking slang is a level that you achieve or reach after you become fluent, right? After you become like very comfortable with the language, because slang usually doesn't make any sense unless you know the language. So a video about slang. I don't even know like what I could say. Hmm. Is the phrase you describe pronounced bit you describe انت بتوصف انت بتوصف بتوصف Mhm. Okay. Uh, okay, some questions. Someone asked me, why did I say ma in the last phrase? I think this word or this like small word is used in many different cases and it can be confusing. Maybe I can make a video about this. Hmm. I want to tell my friend he is trying to speak Arabic and he tell me why in Arabic is there dot in some of the alphabet, but dots is just the letter. It looks like that. The letter looks like that. So Noon, for example, has one dot. T has two dots. It's just the way the letter looks. Why it has dots? It didn't have dots before, but now it does. Mm, it makes it easier. I have uh, I have the same doubt as a man. Khalas is quite often present in lots of songs. Yeah, I forgot to answer this question. The word khalas means enough, or it means stop. Um, for example, when someone keeps repeating something or saying something to you, you can say khalas, khalas, like that's enough, that's it. Um, so this is what it means basically, but it's used in different contexts. But the general meaning is enough or stop. So enough and stop, they're the same, right? Almost. I have the same doubt. Okay. Oh, ماشي أو قشطة. Two words from Egyptian slang. ماشي is not slang. ماشي means okay. And قشطة, it means cream. But we use it to say okay. All right, Ahmad Monster, you're right. Two words from Egyptian slang. Okay. What's the difference between ممكن and يقدر in a sentence? ممكن means it's like when you're asking for something like ممكن أجي, ممكن أروح, ممكن ألعب. ممكن ألعب is when you're asking, is it possible to join to play? Can I play? ممكن ألعب. And also it means might. So for example, ممكن يحصل, might happen, could happen. So the word ممكن has many meanings. To be able, يقدر, this means he has the ability, he can do it. He has the muscle strength to lift something. هو يقدر يشيل الكرسي. He is able to lift the chair or whatever. ممكن and يقدر. That's the difference. السلام عليكم. Cuba. Okay. No problem. Also, خلص means freedom. Freedom? No, it doesn't. Freedom means حرية. Good to know you can get by in German. So can I. I wouldn't say I can get by now. Maybe 2 years, 3 years ago, I could have gotten by. But I haven't used German. I can understand it when people speak German. Like I can understand most of it, but not most. What's less than most? 60. or 65% of what's being said. Uh, أس أستطيع. أستطيع. No, it's not used in Egyptian. أستطيع is standard. لا أستطيع. أنا لا أستطيع أن أفعل. No, it's not. This is standard Arabic. In Egyptian, we say بعرف or بقدر. That's a really big question in the comment. See this? All of this. That's a book, not a comment. You're the best. Thanks. And subject verb. So, كتب لي. He wrote to me. Yeah, he's speaking about something difficult. But I answered him already, so hopefully I don't need to answer it now. In my constructed language, خلص means free, freedom, be free, and release. What do you mean constructed language? أنا Cuba said أنا قديم مصري. What do you mean? Could you please make a video about phrases with two verbs? For example, I want to study. Yes, I already answered this one. There's a video about two verbs in one sentence. How do you say in Egyptian Arabic? Okay, that's a good question. إزاي أقول bank بالمصري؟ إزاي أقول بوم 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 بالمصري؟ إزاي أقول دن 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 بالمصري? In my construction, like, are you making a language of your own, or I don't get it? Been learning Arabic for 2 years. Oh, okay. Keep conjugating verbs. Okay. Many comments. Sometimes I get hate comments, which is really strange. I don't know why. I'm just trying to teach the language. Constructed language, making your own language. I told you on Facebook. Yes, I remember you. I have to wash the dishes. I have to make the bed. I have to set the table. I have to clean the house. I have to sweep the floor. Okay. Oh, you want me to say them? I have to wash the dishes. أنا لازم أغسل الأطباق. لازم أغسل الأطباق. I have to make the bed. أنا لازم make the bed. أنا لازم أسوي السرير. I have to set the table. لازم أجهز الترابيزة أو السفرة. لازم أجهز السفرة. I have to clean the house. أنا لازم أنظف البيت. I have to sweep the floor. Sweep. What's sweep? Yeah. I have to أنا لازم أكنس الأرض. لازم أكنس الأرض. I'm not good at translating. You know, when you speak two languages as your own, in your brain or in your mind, you never really make a connection between them. They're two separate languages in my mind. And when I'm speaking English, Arabic is not in my head. It's just on the shelf. And when I'm speaking Arabic, it's the same. So I don't know how to explain it. It's different than when you're learning a language. Because when you learn a language, you learn it through your language, your first. But when you speak two as your native language, it's different. It's different. So sometimes when I'm speaking English and then all of a sudden someone speaks to me in Arabic, I have to take a couple seconds to switch and the opposite. Constructed language. Yeah. Okay. All the verbs are different from MSA. How can I know these verbs in Egyptian? Is there a dictionary? Yes, yes, there is actually. If you just go online and search, you can find it. It's what's it called? I don't remember, but you can find one. You can definitely find one. I've seen it before. Hmm. Hate comments. Okay. What do you call Quran? Quran. Do you change the Qaf to Alif? No. In Quran, we don't change anything ever in any dialect. It's always the same. Hmm. Okay, let's go to the next question. Hmm. How can I tell people I am a New Zealander? Okay. New Zealand in Arabic is New Zealanda. So I'm from New Zealand, or I'm New Zealander is أنا نيوزيلندي. أنا نيوزيلندي. And then he says, do New Zealanders get called Kiwis over there? No, I don't think this term is known in Egypt. So no, they don't. Um, you should write in Arabic. Okay, yes, yes, I do this now. I've been trying to woo this Egyptian girl. Okay. Sometimes I get funny comments. Hmm. Someone asked, is it okay to say watermelon to anybody? Because I made a video about how we use fruits to address people, and you can say that someone's a watermelon, which means they're clueless, they don't know what they're talking about, and all this. I wouldn't recommend you saying this to someone who isn't your friend because they would feel offended. So don't say it to someone you don't know. You can say it as a joke to your friend. It would definitely be funny. Mm, 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 mm. Video. Please make a video about the if conditionals. Okay, that's a pretty advanced topic, actually, but I could do it. It's on the list. You could ask an Arab friend how to say these common musical instruments. The guitar. We say guitar. It's no difference. The bass guitar. I don't know. Guitar also. The keyboard. Hmm. Keyboard also. It's the same. The drums. Drums also. Saxophone. Also saxophone. The flute. Hmm. I don't know the flute. Piano is also piano. Violin is also violin. So they're basically the same things in Egypt, but I'm sure we have the standard Arabic names also. So they're basically the same thing. Mm. Thanks a bunch for your explanation on khalas. This really makes sense in songs. However, Google translates it as yes, yes. Actually, salvation, it also means khalas, but you have to say ألف ولام خلاص, like now it's a noun, you know. Yes, it does mean that, but Google Translate is sometimes ridiculously wrong. um because I know both languages, when I try to translate something on Google, sometimes it's so inaccurate, it's crazy. um I was born in New Zealand. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Good. I've never been to New Zealand. Maybe I'll visit one day. Ney or flute? Oh yeah, Ahmad Mansour is actually a singer, so maybe he knows those things more than I do. I think those terms would be something that a musician would know better than I would, because I've never really used those words before. Mm, okay. Questions, questions. Hate comment. Okay. Hate comments. Why? Mm. Okay, now this is a hate comment, but it's funny. Like someone told me, you, someone just plainly put a link, and then he said this person is better than you, and okay, then go watch this person. If you don't like my video, just close it. Who's forcing you? So I actually opened the link, and it was a video made by one of those like big language channels. It's called Easy Languages, I think. This is the channel that I used to learn German, like when I was like 20 or 21, a long time ago. And it's a really good channel. I think it's a big channel, and they have like camera people and people who are professional like videographers and stuff. So of course their videos are going to be better than mine. So go watch them if you don't like my videos. Very pleasant lessons. Okay, great patience and fluency in both languages. Okay, thank you. Hmm. Someone left a comment about my forehead. Okay. Thanks a lot for this video. Okay, thank you. Mm. Yeah. أنا بحب ألعب. I like to play. Okay, let's see some of the questions. Could you conjugate the present and past to drive? Hmm. Why so many Egyptians are what? Lating in meetings? Why are they late? Yes, yes. I'll tell you. Could you conjugate the verb to drive? Okay. أنا بسوق. أنت بتسوق. أنتي بتسوقي. أنتوا بتسوقوا. هو بيسوق. هي بتسوق. إحنا بنسوق. هما بيسوقوا. In the past أنا سقت. أنت سقت. أنتي سقتي. أنتوا سقتوا. هو ساق. هي ساقت. إحنا سقنا. هما ساقوا. Yes, I understand. يركب doesn't mean to drive. يركب means to ride. So, for example, أنا بركب عجلة. This means I ride a bike. To drive, يسوق. Why are Egyptians late? Okay. Okay. I will tell you there are a bunch of reasons, because the traffic. The traffic is horrible in Egypt. It's always crowded, so that's why we're late. Okay. I don't know. It's just mm, I don't know. It's just like one of those like cultural things. There's no reason. The person can wake up and go and he won't be late, but it's how people are usually. And so I don't really know why. So it's just a cultural thing, I guess. I think I'm sometimes late, sometimes. Yeah. But I know something that everyone does. Like, for example, in school or university or all that, we never study until like the last 3 or 4 days. We like study everything, which is kind of amazing. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at some more questions. Hmm. The word illi. What does it mean? Okay, so illi, it's a relative pronoun. For those of you who know what that means, it's a word that is relative to things. Let me give you an example. He is the man who created the blah blah blah. So this word who is a relative pronoun speaking about the man. So the word illi in Arabic means who, means that, which, when, where. Okay, so it's one word for everything. So I would say, for example, أنا أنا اللي اتصل بيك. called you. أنا اللي اتصل بيك. You can say the place where we met. المكان, place. اللي, where. اتقابلنا. المكان اللي اتقابلنا فيه. This means the place where we met. So the word اللي can mean where, what, who, that. Okay, can mean all of those. متشكر على الإجابة. Yeah, sure. Can you teach us how to bargain in Egyptian Arabic? I don't like to bargain actually, so I don't think I have the skills to teach. But maybe I can tell you اللي يعني الذين. No, it doesn't mean that. If I speak in MSA in Egypt, would people think that I speak very weird? Like if someone spoke in Latin in Europe, it's not weird. It's you can speak in MSA, but and people will understand you. But the problem is you won't understand anyone, okay? Because it's really different. And yes, it's similar in many ways, but it's just not spoken. So we will understand you, but you won't understand us. And most people, because they don't speak standard, if their education isn't like, I'm not going to say if they're not educated, because even if they're educated, they won't speak standard because unless they study to be Arabic teachers. Okay. So people with the best education still may not be able to speak standard very well if it's something not related to language, to the language specifically. Do you know or understand words and expressions in Iraqi Arabic? I don't think so. I remember in university, I had a friend. He was from Iraq, El Iraq, and his sister was also with us. And I remember that when they were both speaking to each other, I didn't really understand much of what was going on. So I don't think I understand Iraqi. Do you understand? No. He is fat, she's fat, he's fatter than me. He's thin, she's thin, he's thinner than me. Okay, he's fat. هو تخين. هي تخينة. هي تخينة. She's fat. He is fatter than me. هو أتخن مني. He's thin. هو رفيع. She's thin. هي رفيعة. He is thinner than me. هو أرفع مني. Those are good phrases. Okay, let's look at some more questions in the comments section. Fruits. Okay. Okay. Not a bad video, but you should show us all of the letters beginning, middle, and end. Okay. Questions. هو بيقرأ كام كتاب. Someone was asking about a WhatsApp group. I don't know, like WhatsApp group for what? Do more videos. Okay, I'll try. How many did he read? Thank you, teacher. How do I call someone who is younger than us? Call someone who's younger. I don't understand the question. There are some comments which are really, really long. Wow. Hate comment. A very long one. Well, Some people really take the time to like say bad things. Same person, another hate comment. Wow. So he's watching my videos, like the whole video, and then he watches another video, the whole video also, and then he leaves a comment on both. Hate comments. Hmm, okay. It's expected, of course, when you go public. Of course, some people are gonna like it and some are gonna hate it. How many books? Okay, today, yesterday. Hmm. He's tall, she's tall. هو طويل، هي طويلة. هو أطول مني. هو قصير. He's short. هي قصيرة. She's short. He is shorter than me. هو أقصر مني. True, Google translations are not exact, yes, and sometimes completely inaccurate. You just have an idea of the word sentence meaning, yeah. Difficulty where Egyptian Arabic consume takes the standard. Yeah, Google doesn't know any Egyptian, I think. It only translates standard. Uh, I know two ways to say pool. Okay. حمام السباح ومسبح. It's حمام سباحة. And masbah, we don't say masbah in Egypt. حمام سباحة. And some people say piscine. It's it's the French word and it's completely butchered. Hmm? Hmm. Thanks for all your support. Thank you. When I learn more, I'll talk with you via my talking. Oh, you're already one of my favorites there. But I'd be useless to try it now unless we just speak English. Yeah, it's. Hmm. Of course, it's easier for me if you know, like, if you have good background. But it's okay, even if you don't. It just improve the time. He's rich. He's rich. He's richer than me. هو غني. هي غنية. هو أغنى مني. He is poor. هو فقير. هي فقيرة. هو أفقر مني. I wouldn't say that. Which languages are similar to Egyptian? Hmm. I don't know. Languages similar to Egyptian. I really don't know. But there are languages similar to Arabic, like Turkish, for example. I learned some Turkish, and there were so many common words, so many words that were exactly like Arabic, but with like a Turkish twist pronunciation. So that was kind of interesting. So I think it's easy for an Arabic speaker to learn Turkish. Which languages are similar? So yeah, and also Turkish used to have the Arabic alphabet, and but then they switched to English letters or the Latin alphabet. Some questions. Good, good, good. What is the meaning of Raha Fain? Sorry if I wrote the spelling. Okay, so Raha, the word Rayah means go. So when you say Rayha, you're speaking to a female. And then Fain means where. So Rayha Fain means where are you going? Speaking to a female. Rayha Fain. Yes, we use question words at the end of the question, usually, not at the beginning. I was wondering if you could make Egyptian Arabic lessons on Memrise. Cuba. This is actually someone who's watching now. How can I make lessons on Memrise? Do I just go there and make it, or I think I looked into it once, and I don't really remember what happened. I don't know. I just don't know. Hmm. Please slow down the Arabic as you do with the English. Hmm. That's an interesting thing to say, actually, because here's the thing: if you know the language, you don't really notice the speed. But if you don't know the language, then the way I speak both languages in the same like speed because this is how I speak. I usually speak slowly in any language. Why do I speak slowly? I don't know. It's just my way, my personality, I guess. It's expensive. غالي. Expensive means غالي. Expensive feminine غالية. More expensive أغلى. It's cheap. رخيص. It's cheap feminine. رخيصة. Cheaper than that. أرخص. أرخص من كده. How to say I need to recharge my battery. أنا محتاج أشحن البطارية بتاعتي. أنا محتاج أشحن البطارية بتاعتي. Here's a word that is similar to English. Battery is بطارية. بطارية, battery, بطارية, battery, or battery. Someone says, I think it's an Arab. ما يتعلموا فصحى وخلاص ايه وجع القلب ده ما احنا كلنا بنفهم فصحى. Someone left a comment. He's definitely Egyptian, and he said, why don't they just learn MSA? Why all this effort? We can understand MSA. So then I told him they need to learn Egyptian so that they can understand us also when we speak to each other. And then he said, yes, makes sense. Hmm. Hmm. People love Molokhaya, I guess. So many questions, my God. But I think I answered every single one of them. I always look at the comments and try to reply, give good answers. Uh, by the way, if you want to learn how to write Arabic, I think my videos are very like I made some videos to show you how to write the letters. I know they don't have like all the information in the world, but they can be a very good start for you because I try to like just get rid of all of the useless details that won't really help you, but actually slow you down, drag you. Okay. What we say security in Arabic. Security, like the person, we say security also in Egypt. We say this word security. It's heavy, or we can say amn. Amn. It's heavy. تقيل. Heavy feminine. تقيلة. Heavier than that. أتقل. It's light. خفيف. Light feminine. خفيفة. Lighter than that. أخف. أخف من كده. Than that. What's that? And security is amn. Yes. Someone says in the comments, I heard two pronunciation for want. عاوز and عايز. They're the same, no difference. I actually say both. It just depends on whatever. Just say whichever you want. And it means want, of course. عايز, عاوز. Someone was asking about the time. Because we do have like this weird system. We say, like, for example, it's when I say it's 1:25, I say it's one and a half and take away 5 minutes. So واحدة ونص إلا خمسة. So one and a half, take away 5. Do you have different dialects in some cities in Egypt? Yes, of course we do. We have so many. Egypt has how many different provinces? Maybe 20 something, 25, 26, I don't know. And in every single one of them, there's a different accent, different way of speaking. And within those provinces, there are differences also. So yes, it's very diverse, but we can all, like, it's all the same, all similar. But like for someone who for an Egyptian, when they, for example, someone from Cairo hears someone from speaking and they're from Alexandria, he will know from the way they speak. Okay. Just like, for example, I grew up in England. Okay. So when someone from London speaks, I know that they're from London. When someone from Liverpool speaks, I know they're from Liverpool. Manchester, I can tell, from the way they speak. Because every country is the same that way. Every country speaks differently in every region. But the biggest difference is in the south, which is Said. They have the most the most or the biggest difference, because they pronounce some letters differently. So, for example, standard Arabic in Egyptian it becomes a, and in the south it becomes g. So a and g, that's a big difference. So a word like heart would be alb, and in the south it would be galb. It's just a small example, but we can understand each other sometimes. Could you conjugate in present and past the verb to play? So many conjugations. Simin. You can say simin, but that's like the funny way of saying someone's fat. Before you said another word like دخن, تخين. I said تخين. Simin. Simin is usually used to describe fats in food. Okay, not someone who's actually fat. But you can say, for example, that simin, which is like it's a funny way of saying fat. Conjugation for to play. Okay. أنا بلعب. أنت بتلعب. أنتي بتلعبي. أنتوا بتلعبوا. هو بيلعب. هي بتلعب. إحنا بنلعب. هما بيلعبوا. In the past, أنا لعبت. أنت لعبت. أنتي لعبتي. أنتوا لعبتوا. هو لعب. هي لعبت. إحنا لعبنا. هما لعبوا. Can you give some examples of Egyptian accent? Some examples.